Dear students, my name is K. Prasad Rao, working as TGT Social Studies in AP Balayagi Gurukulam, Ardavidu, Prakasam districts. Today we discuss about forests using and protecting. What is a forest? Forests mean many things to different people. Some people are afraid of forests, thinking that it is the abode of wild animals, snakes, insects, and dangerous places like deep gorges, cliffs, and rocks. Others have no such fear and walk around the forests as if it were their home and even play in the forests. To some forests are sacred places whose deities are worshipped. To yet others, it is a place from where they get raw materials like timber, bamboo, or beedi leaf, or hunt animals and sell them in the market. Similarly, different people use forests differently. Some people live in simple shelters in the forest and grow a few vegetables etc. and gather fruits and timber and hunt small animals. Some others use the forests to graze their animals, sheep, goat, cows etc. Some others cultivate by making small clearings or pudu in the forests. You have read about them in class 6 in the chapter about Konavaram Hills. Some others use the forests by cutting down trees and bamboos and selling to paper or furniture factories in the towns. Yet others look at forests as places which can be converted into fields, tourist resorts, or dams for storing water. Of course, we need to remember that human beings are not the only people who use forests. Trees, plants, grasses, birds, insects, animals, fishes, countless beings thrive in and use the forests. Perhaps we can say that most forests have many of these features. A large tract stretching several kilometers in length and width. A tree cover undergrowth, bushes, plants, grasses and creepers which grow with little interference from human beings. Considerable biodiversity where many kinds of plants and animals live and breed naturally without interference. In India, at least most forests are inhabited by people who have been living in them by adapting themselves to the conditions of the forests but without changing them too much. Location and types of forests. Evergreen forests, regions which get a very high rainfall and also have a very warm climate like in equatorial regions or regions like Kerala and Andamans in India have evergreen forests. These are dense forests with a very large variety of trees, plants, creepers, etc. These forests are always green as the trees shed their old leaves but get new leaves very soon. While one kind of tree sheds its leaves, another tree remains green. This is because they get moisture and warmth to grow constantly. Jamun, canes, bamboos, kadam are some characteristic trees of these region. We do not have such forests in Andhra Pradesh. This is the evergreen forests in Himalayas and other. Number 2, deciduous forests. These forests grow in regions where it rains in only some months and is warm and dry during most of the year. The trees shed their leaves during very dry months. Water evaporates through the leaves and the trees try to conserve moisture by getting rid of the leaves during the dry months. New leaves come with the onset of rains. In our state, we have two kinds of deciduous forests, one which receives more rain and ones which receive less rainfall. The deciduous forests which receives more rain have the following kind of trees: Vegi, Egisa, Maddi, Bandaru, Jittegi. In our state, such forests are found in Srikakulam and Visakhapatnam districts and East Godavari agency areas. In areas with less rainfall, we have trees like Maddi, Teku, Velaga, Egisa, Epi, Chiguru, Billu, Neem, Dirsena, Buruga and Moduga. Such forests are more widespread in our state and can be found in YSR, Kadapa and Kurnool districts. This is the teak forest in summer in Chhattisgarh, Babul forest in Rayalaseema. Number 3, thorny forests. These trees grow in very dry areas with little rainfall and high temperature. Most of the trees are thorny. The common trees are Babul, Balsu, Regu, Sandal, Neem, etc. They are located in YSR, Kadapa, Chitturu, Anantapuram and Nalgonda districts in Telangana. You may recall that these are the districts with very little rainfall, nearing desert conditions. Thorny trees have very tiny leaves and thorns, which help to conserve water. The forests are also not dense and have open spaces and more undergrowth with fewer trees. Number 4, littoral, seacoast and swamp forests. These forests grow mostly in the sea coasts on sandy beach and marshy lands and on lands affected by tidal waves. Here the trees are adapted to salt waters and the flow of tidal waves. Tidal waves typically submerge these areas for some hours of the day and recede, thus alternating saltwater flooding and drying. These are also called mangrove forests. The trees have developed some unique features to survive in this difficult environment. Uppu ponna, Boddu ponna, Urada, Mada, Tellamada, Gundumada, Kadili and Bella are some of the typical vegetation of this region. This is the mangrove forest in Koringa in East Godavari districts. Today we learn what is forest and the location of the forest and types of the forest. Thank you.